Claire Grace Newman, a mysterious character on The Young and the Restless, has shown her complexity and transformation as she tricks her evil Aunt Jordan and confronts the ghosts of her past that she tried to bury. Claire's journey in this story is not only a struggle with past sins, but also a fierce battle to regain her freedom and peace of mind. Claire's transformation, is it true reform or just a facade? From an innocent young girl, Claire once became Jordan's tool in the plan to kidnap and drug the Newman family. Claire's previous cruel and cold-blooded actions have made the audience wonder if she is a victim or a willing accomplice. Recently, Claire seems to have changed. After being released from treatment, she emerged as a weak and remorseful girl. Her words in recent episodes about the Newman family also expressed her desire for reconciliation and forgiveness. However, in the minds of viewers, there is still a big question: is this change real? Or is it just a sophisticated mask that Claire is trying to put up to achieve some purpose? Confrontation with Jordan, courage or recklessness? All doubts about Claire are pushed to the climax when she realizes that Jordan has returned. Instead of running away or hiding, Claire chooses to confront her evil aunt. It is a bold but also dangerous move. With a past of being manipulated by Jordan, Claire's following Jordan once again makes many people worry that she can easily be dragged back to the path of sin. However, Claire has proven that she is no longer a puppet in Jordan's hands. After secretly gathering information about her aunt's whereabouts, Claire decides to tell Victoria and Nikki Newman everything people she has hurt badly in the past. This is a crucial turning point, not only showing Claire's courage, but also showing her desire to make amends. The perfect plan, the darkness in Claire's mind. Claire's decision to confront Jordan was not a spontaneous act. From what was revealed, her plan seemed to have been carefully prepared in advance. It seems that the fear that Jordan might escape had haunted Claire for a long time. Instead of letting that fear control her, Claire turned it into motivation to plan to capture Jordan and end her days of being threatened. However, throughout the process of carrying out the plan, Claire revealed another side of herself, a cold and heartless side that was frightening. Even Victoria, who has always tried to believe in Claire's change, has to admit that the young girl seems to have turned a dark page in her life. Claire's words and actions no longer carry the color of fear or regret. Instead, she shows a ruthless determination, willing to do everything to ensure that Jordan will never have a chance to return to her life. This makes viewers wonder, is Claire losing herself in her efforts to correct her mistakes? Claire and the Newman family, a relationship full of hurt. When Claire goes to Victoria and Nikki Newman to reveal the truth about Jordan, it is not only an act of self-preservation, but also a silent plea for forgiveness to the family she once hurt. Claire understands that her past actions have caused deep wounds, and regaining the Newman family's trust is an extremely difficult challenge. Victoria, however, remains skeptical of Claire. While she appreciates Claire's courage in exposing Jordan, Claire's cold and indifferent demeanor makes it impossible for Victoria to fully trust her. Nikki, who has always been more sensitive, seems to want to give Claire a chance, but even she cannot deny that Claire's darkness is still there. Can Claire find the light? Claire Grace Newman's story is a dark and conflicted portrait of redemption, regret, and the dark corners of the human soul. Claire's internal struggles leave audiences with both sympathy and doubt. Can Claire truly escape the ghosts of her past? Or will confronting Jordan only deepen her darkness from which she has been trying to escape? The only thing that is certain is that Claire's journey is long and challenging. But perhaps, these challenges will be the opportunity for Claire to truly find herself and prove that she deserves a new start. Claire Grace Newman, a controversial character on The Young and the Restless, has shocked viewers with her contradictory transformation. From a strong woman who once plotted with her Aunt Jordan to kidnap the Newman family, Claire now appears as an innocent and weak young girl. However, is this change really a reformation? Or is it just a cover for a deeper plan? Internal struggle, Claire and the obsession named Jordan. To trick Jordan, Claire had to use all her mental strength and will. She appeared calm, even strong, but in fact, this struggle drained her. The psychological trauma from the past, combined with the pressure of the present, seemed to be pushing Claire to the brink of collapse. The question is, Does Claire have enough strength to keep her spirit during this confrontation? Or is facing Jordan a challenge that exceeds her limits? Claire has been Jordan's loyal companion in his cruel schemes, including kidnapping and drugging the Newman family. However, after escaping treatment, Claire suddenly changes. She appears innocent, like a completely new person. This transformation makes the audience both surprised and skeptical. Is this true redemption, or just another elaborate trick? Jordan's return. The nightmare reveals when Jordan returns. Claire quickly realizes that her past is coming back to haunt her. Instead of running away, Claire makes a bold decision. She chooses to follow her evil aunt. This is a dangerous move, because Jordan is not only a cunning woman but also the one who has kept Claire under control for a long time. It seems that Jordan's return has brought back some of Claire's darkest memories. Rather than let herself fall into a spiral of fear, Claire decides to take action. She tells Victoria and Nikki Newman everything, two people who were victims of the schemes she and Jordan had carried out. It's a bold move, not only to expose Jordan but also to regain the Newman family's trust. Perfect plan or double-edged sword? After revealing information about Jordan, Claire begins to carry out a plan that she seems to have thought about for a long time. The possibility of Jordan escaping is not just a fleeting fear, it has become an obsession in Claire's mind. To ensure that Jordan cannot continue to cause harm, Claire prepares a tight and calculated plan. However, in the process, Claire reveals a new side of herself, a side that is cold and cruel to the point of being scary. Victoria Newman, who once tried to believe in Claire's reformation, had to admit that the girl seemed to be sinking deeper into darkness. Even Nikki Newman, who was more sensitive, couldn't help but shudder at Claire's indifferent attitude when faced with this situation. Claire not only planned to capture Jordan, but also showed incredible determination to make sure that the evil person would never have a chance to return. But what price did Claire have to pay? Was her coldness and indifference a sign that she was losing herself? Claire's inner conflict. One of the things that makes this story so compelling is Claire's inner conflict. She wants to escape her dark past, but is also haunted by it. She wants to make amends, but her actions make others question her true motives. In a recent episode, Claire spoke emotionally about the Newman family. This leads the audience to believe that she is truly remorseful and wants to start over. However, many people are skeptical that those words are just part of her plan. Claire is a complex woman, and that complexity makes her actions unpredictable, and at the same time makes her story more interesting than ever. Claire's going to Victoria and Nikki Newman to tell them about Jordan is not only an act of self-preservation, but also a way for her to show remorse. However, Claire's relationship with the Newman family has been deeply damaged. Can they forgive her? And does Claire really deserve that forgiveness? Victoria, although appreciative of Claire's bravery, still cannot fully trust her. Nikki, who always wants to see the best in people, seems willing to give Claire a chance. But even Nikki cannot deny that Claire still has a dark side. Claire Grace Newman's story is a conflicted portrait of redemption, fear, and the desire to find oneself. Claire's internal struggle not only resonates with audiences, but also makes them ponder, can people truly change? Or will the darkness of the past haunt them forever? Claire has taken her first steps on the road to redemption, but the journey is long and full of challenges. Jordan's return is just one of many obstacles Claire will face. She will have to prove that she truly deserves a fresh start, and that will require more than words or a perfect plan. Claire Grace Newman made a splash on The Young and the Restless when she outwitted Jordan, the cunning villain and aunt who had manipulated her into her dark plans. However, Claire's journey is not just a battle of wits with Jordan, but also a complex internal battle. She must not only confront Jordan, but also confront psychological demons that threaten to plunge her into another nightmare. The deception plan, a daring play after days of careful planning, Claire has succeeded in gaining Jordan's trust, something no one thought she could do. Claire is forced to play the part perfectly, pretending that she is still on Jordan's side, even thinking and acting like her evil aunt. But to do this, Claire must delve deeper into the darkness of her past, when she was Jordan's right-hand man in his evil schemes. The climax of the plan comes when Claire convinces Jordan to drink tea. In a tense moment, Sharon is mentioned, evoking memories of the damage Jordan has done. Claire, with a calm expression, advises Jordan not to drink the tea, a move that is both mysterious and unexpected. However, Jordan still decides to swallow the tea, leaving the audience wondering, is the tea really poisoned? Would Claire really dare to go this far? The appearance of Victor Newman, the trigger for truth. Just when things seem to be falling into chaos, Victor Newman suddenly appears at the last minute, changing the whole situation. Victor's presence not only adds pressure to Claire, but also makes the situation more unpredictable than ever. Victor, with his intelligence and sensitivity, seems to realize that something is wrong with Claire's behavior. Will he help her complete her plan, or will he raise questions about her honesty? Whatever Victor's role in this event, it is clear that his appearance makes the story more complicated. Claire, with all her strength and determination, is forced to maintain her facade while her spirit is under terrible pressure. The darkness in Claire's soul, will she lose herself? Claire must not only fight Jordan's wits, but also fight the obsessions in her mind. In order to fool Jordan, she must play the role so perfectly that she thinks and acts like the villain. This not only pushes her closer to the darkness she once tried to escape, but also puts her in a dangerous psychological situation. Having to constantly strategize as Jordan, pretending not to be swayed by painful memories, seems to be wearing Claire down mentally. She is forced to confront the question, is stopping Jordan worth the loss of her peace of mind? Claire seems to be walking a thin line between redemption and collapse. Strength and fragility, a conflicting battle. Although Claire appears strong and in control, it is clear that this plan is testing her limits. She wants to stop Jordan from hurting anyone else, but the price she pays may be her own mental stability. Playing Jordan is not just a tactical move, but a struggle to keep herself from spiraling down the same dark path she has already walked. The question is, can Claire make it through it all without losing herself? Or will her attempts at redemption turn into a mental health nightmare? Claire's recent behavior suggests that she is at risk of falling deeper into the darkness of her soul, especially when she is forced to confront emotions and memories that she has tried to bury. Jordan's fate, unsolved mystery. While Claire succeeded in tricking Jordan into drinking the tea, the fate of the villain remains unclear. Was Jordan really poisoned? Or was it just part of Claire's plan to catch Jordan off guard? Claire, though calm, cannot hide the conflict in her eyes. If the tea was indeed poisoned, can Claire live with her decision, or will the act leave her with irreparable wounds? Can Claire escape the darkness? The story of Claire Grace Newman on The Young and the Restless is a complex picture of redemption, determination, and the limits of the human mind. She is facing the greatest challenge of her life, how to stop Jordan without losing herself. Claire is a complex portrait of redemption, determination, and the limits of the human mind. She faces the greatest challenge of her life, how can she stop Jordan without losing herself? And can the path to redemption truly lead her to the light, or will it only push her deeper into darkness? What Claire has accomplished so far is a testament to her strength and determination. But her journey is still long, and every step carries the risk of her losing her way. Viewers will continue to watch, anxious to see if Claire can overcome both Jordan and the darkness within herself. Claire Grace Newman is more than just a character on The Young and the Restless, she is a symbol of the struggle between light and darkness within each person. Her story is a reminder that, sometimes, redemption requires confronting the darkest parts of ourselves. Can Claire overcome it? Or will she be swallowed up by the very plan she has staked everything on? We can only wait and watch this dramatic journey.